The Liars by Dorothy Parker. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Reading by Matt Berard. The Liars by Dorothy Parker. From Life, 1922. Keeps asking me why I don't get a maid, and I just say to him, "No, Fred, I wouldn't have one if you were to get down on your knees and beg me to. A maid would only be in my way around the house. I'd much rather do my own." Looked all over New York City and simply couldn't find one thing that I would put on my back. Not one thing. So I said to myself, well, if they're going to wear such freakish styles, I'll show them that I have a little sense left anyway. And I got out the suit I had 2 seasons ago, and everybody remarks on how "Wouldn't have a big apartment if you were to give me one rent free. What I say is, 2 rooms are so much cozier and more homelike than those great big—" But I said, no, I wouldn't give you 10 cents for all the automobiles in the world. Why, it's so much easier to get on a car when you want to get any place in a hurry. All sorts of invitations to go out to dinners, and dances, and theaters, and I don't know what all. I often say she could be out every minute if she wanted to, but Emma tells me, "Mother," she says, "I don't want to run around the way some of these girls do. I'd rather stay home with a good book and—" Every year he asks me if I won't take a cottage some place for the summer, but I tell him he couldn't drive me out of the city. Why, little old New York is the best summer resort. Don't see why anyone wants to bother with this 400 business. These society people don't have such a good time after all. Of course, both Rayner and I have lots of relatives with all sorts of social position and all that, and if I wanted to take the trouble, I could get right into the very best. Trouble with these Fifth Avenue gowns is, every woman you see has one on. They all look just alike. So I have this awfully clever little dressmaker come in for 3 days every spring and fall, and she makes me things that are really out of the— But I wouldn't hear of it. No, George, I said, it would be silly to put all that money into real pearls, when they make such wonderful imitations. I would much rather have the imitation and not have to worry about burglars. So I bought the string for $3.50. End of The Liars by Dorothy Parker.